Hello and welcome back to the channel. I found a really great product that I want to share with you guys today. As soon as I picked it up, I knew I wanted to make a video on it once I saw how good it worked. It's portable, it's affordable, what more could you ask for? These things are really awesome. I picked them up from Harbor Freight. These are $64.99 regular price. I just happen to have a 15% off coupon and I got it down to, I think it was $54 and change out the door. It's a really good price. If you want to buy the single burner unit, which is a little bit smaller and it only has one head on it, it's actually $44.99 without a coupon. So if you had a coupon, you could knock it down even more. I mean, the entry point to this is just fantastic. One thing I would recommend that you get is a propane tank gauge. They also sell these at Harbor Freight. These are $15. Just to let you know how much gas is left in your tank, because it's really annoying when you're trying to heat something or maybe cook something on the grill and you don't know how much propane you have left in your tank, and you're making burgers and all of a sudden it shuts off like mid-cook. You have raw, like half raw burgers on the grill. That's no fun. So if you get a gauge for $15, these will make your life so much better. It takes the guesswork out of how much is left in my tank. Well, I don't know. It sounds kind of hollow, but I don't know how much is left in there. It's still kind of heavy. This will tell you. There's no guesswork anymore. $15 on top of this, and you're set. You're ready to go. Most people have a propane tank around their house for a barbecue grill or, other things like brush torches, things of that nature. If you're burning weeds, they're really cool tools to have also. They also sell those at Harbor Freight. This is not a sponsored video by any means. I bought all this stuff with my own money, and I want to show you guys what's up with this stuff here. So this is really easy to use. All you do is turn your tank on, turn your valve on just a little bit here in the back, hold your button in, take a lighter or anything, and boom, you're on, just like that. You hold the button in for a minute, wait till it gets nice and orange, and then you can let go of the button. And just like that, we are lit. It's on low. And I can tell you right now, it just started up, and the heat that this is already throwing off is amazing. Now, you can use one burner, and it will give you 15,000 BTUs, or you can use both for a combined 30,000 BTUs. I'm just going to use one right now for demonstration purposes, but this thing, I mean, it's 30 degrees out here now. If I let just one burner run for 10 or 15 minutes, it really increases the temperature out here pretty quickly. So if you have a smaller area, that would be perfect. There are a couple things with these, though, that you have to kind of use your common sense on. One is don't have it in a completely closed off area. You need some ventilation because it's burning a gas. And two, you want to have a carbon monoxide detector handy to where you're working at, just for safety. You can use these indoors, contrary to what they say in the instructions, but it's more of a cover their own butt thing that they put that in there. They'll tell you outdoor use only, but you can use them indoors if you're careful. Don't keep them around anything combustible. Basically just use your head. Use common sense. When they're new like this one is, they're going to have a little coating on there that they store them in, and you're going to burn that off. You can probably see a little bit of smoke coming off, so when you fire these up for the first time, get them good and hot outside. Get both burners going, or just a single one if you bought the smaller version, and just let it cook for a while and get that coating off of there, and once it stops smoking, you can bring it inside and then safely use it. I recommend you have a fire extinguisher handy, just because you never know. And don't leave these things unattended. But if you need to take the chill off really quickly in your work environment, your hobby shop, shed, whatever, these will do the trick, and they will do it fast. These things are so cool. I bought a single unit for my dad a couple weeks ago. He has a single car garage he works in. And we were out there just talking, and that thing was throwing off amazing heat. And he only had it running for 5 minutes, and it was already like 65 degrees out there. And it was 50 when he started. So they do put out the heat. You just have to be careful with them like anything else. Like if you use your grill, you're not going to just randomly walk away from it for 10 or 15 minutes. And this is kind of the same way. You have to keep an eye on them, But as long as you're safe about them, they are a great, cheap entry-level option to heat up your workspace. As long as you keep a little bit of ventilation, open a door once in a while, you'll be fine. Don't let them scare you off by saying outdoor use only. You can use them indoors. The Amish use them here in Pennsylvania inside of their homes, and they're fine. They're smart about it. So, as long as you use a little bit of common sense, you'll be fine. I'm going to bring you over here to show you this gauge. This thing is really nice. For $15, there's what the gauge looks like. And just as I thought my tank was getting low, sure enough, it tells me it's low. But yeah, the whole setup, $64. You can get a coupon, 20% off. Sometimes they just go on sale on their own. From Harbor Freight. What a cool piece of equipment. I highly recommend these for anyone, as long as you're safe about it. I don't want to sound like your parent, but hey, safety first. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. I wanted to keep it nice and short. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Maybe you learned something. This is another option outside of my last option, which is a pellet stove. I had $400 in that. I made a video about that. I'll link that at the end of this video if you're interested. But this entry level here is under $100. I would say if you're going to get propane, to not exchange the canisters, because they charge you out the nose for that. I actually have a local landscape company, local, like pretty close to me, I'd say 4 or 5 minutes away from me, that actually refills tanks. So as long as your tank's in good condition, it's not all rusty, and it's still in date, they actually refill these tanks for $10.50. My dad has been using the single burner unit for 2 weeks now on the same tank. He's not using it for like 5 or 6 hours a day, but 2-3 hours a night here and there, it actually lasts him quite a while. He keeps it on low, and that's plenty for his area. So depending on how big your area is, how much you use, if you have them both on full blast, all the time, that's going to vary on how much fuel you use. But I would say definitely do not go switch these out anywhere. Just get them refilled. It's going to be the cheaper option. I believe, the swaps are $26, and I can get this filled for $10.50 at a local landscape store. So, that's half the cost. And that's basically the cheapest way I've found that you can get propane, is just go through a local company like that. A small mom and pop shop, that's the way to go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know how you heat your shop down in the comments. Or comment and just say hi. So until next time, we'll catch you later. Take care.